You guys ever see what's going on inside of a cell when you charge it up? I took this cell out of a battery and I'm looking for a quicker way to desulfate them. And I've been zapping this thing probably about 20 times now. Right, yeah, I got her set a little high. She's not 6 volts. It's only taking 3, but I got it on 5 amps. You know, let me turn this up actually. Just so you guys can... Oh, I don't want to go that high. So you can see the action quicker. Otherwise, it's going to be a couple minutes. I just plugged it in. But anyway, let me back up a little bit. I cut a battery in half. Right, the cells were sitting in about 1 inch of sludge. There's the cells. All right, I actually rinsed them off in water. And I wanted to see what would actually happen to the cell when you're sitting there zapping it. And see on the bottom, I've done this about 20 times, 20 cycles, and all this stuff is just falling off of these plates. And right there you'll see it's like a bunch of crud. That actually is starting to break apart now, seeing how I added Epsom salt. I wasn't going to, but I figured what the hell, I'll try it. And it seems like it's actually cleaning the cells a little better. When I first hooked this up, there's nothing really to see. There'd be a bunch of bubbles and then it'd get really cloudy and murky. And now, seeing how I've done it so many times, it's pretty much clear. But it looks like I might have to turn this up a little bit higher, because it doesn't seem like anything is going on here quick enough. I don't want to make this a long video. Let's see if we can see something starting to happen. We'll give it a few minutes. But anyway, if you guys ever have a dead battery that you can't bring back to life, I found another trick. Turn this on. This battery here has been sitting behind my shed for about a year. It was at 10.5 volts or something like that. It wouldn't take a charge. So I put it on my shaker table, which it's a vibrating table I use for concrete molds, getting the air bubbles out. And that motor can be bought on eBay. And after I put it on the shaker table, for like a minute, not even 30 seconds maybe, it would take a charge. Now this thing is sitting at, it's like 12.43 volts, but it is weak. You know, it still has high resistance. This cell, when I started out, it was at, I think, well, it was under 2 volts. Anyway, I started charging it, and for the longest time it was at 2.06. When I put the Epsom salt in it, now it's down to 2.01. And I don't know if the plates are getting thinner or what, but it doesn't matter. Anybody who's starts getting into this will quickly realize that they just give us crap for a product. I mean, you got thin plates. The cells are sitting right on the bottom. So if the, mud that builds up in the bottom of the battery don't short it out, the thin plates will. They'll just break off. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to try and make my own battery. And I've been testing different metals with different electrolytes. We'll see what happens. I'm surprised I'm not getting anything out of this yet. Maybe I should turn it up more. Alright, I guess we'll go more. Why not just zap the crap out of this? For testing purposes, I've tried everything. To get this up past 2.06 volts, I've tried different voltages, higher amps, lower amps, trickle charge, everything. That's why I went with the Epsom salt. I even tried on this one plate over here. I tried soaking it in Coca-Cola, and it's just this side right here was dipped in the Coke, And on this one, the negative plate, it was this side. Can't really see anything happening there. But this one, I don't know if you can really see that or not, but it looks like it's a little cleaner than the rest. So I don't know. Maybe Coca-Cola is could be used as a cleaner, but then of course you have to. All right, this is what I hate about my phone. It keeps asking me to turn on the Wi-Fi, and the damn Wi-Fi is on, and it stops the video. Anyway, let's see if we can see anything yet. You know what I'll do? I think I'll turn this off. I'll just restart it when there is something going on. Alright, it's been a couple days. I'm getting no bubbles off of this thing now. Whenever I charge it, doesn't matter how much I charge it, overvolt it, whatever, I won't get a charge. And let me hook this up real quick here. The Epsom salt actually brought the volts down. Oh damn, where's the other lead? Here we go. Let's take a look. Okay, 2.02, 2.01. So using Epsom salt, it actually cleaned the plates better, but the voltage is lower. I'm doing a gravity test on it. It was barely okay. I put acid in there. Didn't seem to change. It's a bigger tank, so I don't want to put too much acid in there. Not to mention, I think this cell is pretty much done. I don't think it'll get any better. Maybe a little. Still not worth dealing with. Anyway, in my Make a Battery Better campaign, I've been testing these different metals, all right, against each other. Here's a chart, what it looks like. The this is Coca-Cola, and Coca-Cola and stainless steel with zinc actually came out to almost a volt. These numbers down here, that's just like resistance numbers in milliohms. Well, at least that's what my tester says. I don't know how accurate it's going to be. But here's a look at that chart. The top is chlorine in the cells. And I'll show you one other chart here. There's different metals with salt, and then on the bottom here is salt with baking soda. Not sure if you'll be able to read them numbers too clear, but if you wanted to take a look at them. Anyway, when I did the chlorine one with copper and aluminum, it says here 1.37. So I made a quick little cell. Let me just connect this real quick here. Over here. All right, this little thing, when I hooked it up, I measured it. It was at 0.78, 7/8 of a volt. And then I was like, that's far less than what my plate test was. So then the next day I came out, and the thing was at 1.88 or something like that. And let's take a look at it now. 1.81. Okay, and I even shorted this thing out, and she came right back. And so I tried to charge it. It actually wouldn't take a charge. Seems like I tried charging at, like, say 3 volts, maybe 100 milliamps, and I checked it and it was at like 1.6, and then slowly climbing again. Not sure exactly what's going on with that, but I think what I'm going to do is make a second one and try to run an LED light or something, maybe a yellow one. I think you need at least 2.7 volts or something like that. In any case, I'm sure I'm forgetting to tell you guys something, but if you have any ideas, these are the metals I'm testing. No copper, aluminum, brass, stainless steel, zinc, and just regular steel. As you see, it's rusting. Anyway, I'll update later.